Hi, everybody.
Slow, slow, slow.
Welcome
Are you more awake, Daniel?
to Super Mario Galaxy 2. Today, we're playing
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Rainbow something.
Rolling Coaster Galaxy.
Rolling Rainbow Roll-Up.
Rainbow Rodeo.
Fruit Roll-Up.
Rainbow Rodeo sounds like a really poorly placed Pride Month activity. Like, it just feels like no one wants this. Anyways, yeah,
Sorry, I'm very focused because
Danny's-
I died embarrassingly last time.
Yeah, and I realized it wasn't even that embarrassing. It was
wasn't
just kind of
entirely my fault.
It was a physics thing going, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you gotta give the game the physics moments like that, where you just
You know
go,
what?
alright.
Class hashtag physics moment.
Hashtag physics moments, you
Put
know?
that in your physics homework. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
To answer
It's
your
getting-
question, I'm still very tired.
It's getting a little late, and I realize that I'm gonna have to carry, because I'm more awake than he is now.
But you're the ones that gotta go to bed soon.
I gotta go to bed at like 11. It's like
Yeah.
9:49, bro. That's like
Oh,
3 more
dope.
episodes. 2
I know
more
you don't
episodes.
necessarily want to, but I do think, oh my gosh. Oh,
You do think what?
it would be fun to just stay up until like 2 a.m. one day.
No, and that's-
just get super loopy.
No, and that's fair. There's 2 problems with that. Number 1, I hit my loopy around like 4 a.m. when I stay up all night. Number 2, I have responsibilities Tuesday morning.
Yeah, I
So if we
know.
do that, it has to be Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
Which we can. I mean,
down to
it's
try
an
it.
option.
I would like to do that as a reward for doing Danganronpa all day. Not because I dislike Danganronpa, because I'm having
You're allowed to.
I'm having a blast with it.
I hope.
Like, really, I'm enjoying it a lot.
The more he says it, the more you have to believe
No, I
in
say
chat.
it more because this isn't the playthrough to do this on, but Danganronpa 2, I complained the whole time.
It might be over at this point.
I complained the whole time through Danganronpa 2, and looking back, I was mad that I didn't do free time events, right?
That's
I was
fair.
mad that I didn't get more invested in the story, try
Sure.
to solve things more,
Sure.
try to care more. Because I did want to. Like, looking back, I was invested.
Sure.
But me on camera wasn't.
Yeah.
So I was like, this isn't how I was supposed to do it. How I supposed to.
How I supposed to do it?
I
All right.
supposed to do better.
You're supposed to do better.
But I do really like that story, and
cool.
that game is also really fun. I'm
Because
enjoying,
it's bad.
I mean, I love how bad it is, but I'm also enjoying the general shooter aspect.
Boy, if you love how bad that game is, I'm so excited to take you through Zero Escape. The animation quality goes significantly downhill throughout the series of Zero Escape.
That's wonderful.
It's a different animation style for all 3 games, and it gets worse every time.
If I'm playing a game like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah.
that's not fun.
Some of the glitches are funny.
I love how bad it is. I don't like that I paid full price. for
Yeah,
it.
no, that's fair. That's why I didn't buy Sword and Shield, and I just waited for you to get it.
Yeah,
you got both copies,
that's
and I said
valid.
mine now.
Yeah.
But, like, it's why I'm not getting
Yeah.
Diamond Pearl. Like, it's technically more sound. It's not super sound, but I don't have Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because I don't care.
It doesn't give you anything. There's
Doesn't
literally
give me
zero
anything new,
remake
you know?
properties of it, which is stupid because all the other remakes were like that.
Yeah.
So I really hope when they do Gen 5, something it's
Yeah.
not a remake and it's just like another game and it's better.
Daniel got real soft there. He was like, I really hope.
I do.
No, that's fair.
I hopes it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hope so too.
I love Gen 5. Am I
Legends
gonna
is
have
kind of
time?
fun. No,
I
you
want
should be okay.
a Gen 5 Legends game. Have I talked
That's
about
fair.
that? Because
I
Reshiram
expect them to do
and
that.
Zekrom and Kyurem were
The
one
original dragon, yeah.
And nobody ever... I think I've missed too many.
No, I think you're fine. I always think that. Well,
Oh, do
now
you?
you have. I always think that when I'm doing this. I'm always like counting, and I'm like, oh, I think I missed too many. And then somehow there's enough. Like I know there's 110, but I don't believe them. You know, like
Maybe.
I don't believe that they would lie to me, but I also don't believe there's only 110.
Maybe. I mean, maybe this toad just miscounted.
I think it's also possible that the hitbox is significantly bigger, and we just don't notice that we're catching some of them. But yeah.
Have you considered
I-
maybe that I'm just a really good gamer?
I usually skip about 3 on this platform. So you do with that what you want. If you want to get them all,
want
you
to get them
more
all
than are entitled to.
because I don't trust. I want more insurance.
That's
you know?
fair.
And, I don't-
what am I gonna do in
I don't trust my Geico.
Did you hear that Canada accidentally,
Tells people to kill themselves.
No, what?
Oh,
No.
Sorry.
I don't know what that means. We're gonna move on from that.
One of the leading causes of death in Canada is euthanasia.
Oh, yeah.
Because the health care system's like, you don't want to die sometimes.
I guess.
It's like a huge problem.
Okay.
Because people do it all the time.
Well, yeah, because like that's a whole debate. I don't have an opinion on that. It's too much for me to think about.
If I start talking about it, people usually get mad.
yeah. Anyways,
I say my body, my choice, then they're like, no.
okay. Well, that's the argument, isn't it? That
Yeah.
you can choose to die if you want
No,
to.
the argument is that you shouldn't be allowed to. You shouldn't be allowed. So then I say my body, and they're like, but it's different.
Oh no, a lot of people. It's actually quite popular. It's like it's quite a progressive idea. I don't know if I agree with it, but
It's very dystopian.
it is a little dystopian. It's a little The
Conversation.
Giver, where you get
Yeah.
too old and you're like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, but did you get exactly enough?
Did I? Oh my gosh.
You got
thank
exactly
goodness.
enough. Wow. No, that Canada recently did something even more cringe than that. They like invited the Prime Minister of Ukraine over for some kind of a thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like had someone speaking who was like a Ukrainian guy, but it was like an ex-Nazi. And they made what's his face, Zelensky, like give a standing ovation to an ex-Nazi, which is not good because
Hey.
Russia's argument for invading Ukraine is that they're Nazis.
Right.
So that was a bad look, and Canada had to be like, sorry about that, Ukraine.
You know what? If you're an ex-Nazi, not cool, but it tells me that you've
Well,
grown.
it's not. It's an ex-Nazi because the war they lost.
Oh, like an actual
Yeah,
Nazi.
like he was a Nazi that
Oh.
lost the war and
Oh.
then moved
Yeah,
to
that's
Ukraine.
different.
Yeah, that's different. No, if you want to be better, that's fine. That's what the movie. What's the movie about the ex-Nazi
American
guy?
History X?
American History.
I don't know.
yeah.
He's not an ex-Nazi guy. I just know he is.
He's a Nazi.
He's a Nazi and then he goes to
changes.
jail?
Yeah, and
I
then
don't know if he
changes.
changes,
No, he
does
does. I think. No,
don't
maybe he
know.
doesn't. Maybe it's his kid that doesn't, or his
Yeah,
cousin or something.
his kid, I think, is a big part of it.
Anyways, that movie. Shout out to the internet for always being like, "Oh, that's got one of the most brutal death scenes in any movie," or whatever.
They don't show it.
And they don't show it.
Yeah.
It is brutal in the
They don't
context
show
of
it.
racism, but it's not. They don't show
Yeah,
anything.
it's topical. It's supposed. It hits you, but that's what it's.
Danny, do you want to make an American History X and not show that death? No, this is actually very topical. No, because I have something to say. This is a good transition.
Okay.
No, a movie that does show death, it sometimes in gratuitous ways. Saw.
Yeah.
There's another one that just came out.
Oh boy.
Why did it just come out? I thought he was dead.
Didn't
Anyways,
they had Spiral.
Spiral?
Yeah, it was like from the Book of Saw. And
I don't know.
As like the latest one.
No, they're making a new one. It's like
okay.
Saw 27 or whatever.
Probably.
No, but Priscilla and I came up with another bit, which is Saw, like the same concept of, you know the premise of Saw?
Yes, I love. Yeah.
You love the movies or the... I think the mystery element
I
is
think it's
exciting.
fascinating.
No, I think it's fun.
I'm not gonna say. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
No,
I just wasn't
I
sure if
don't-
you were saying you liked the movies or just
I
the
don't-
idea behind them.
I don't know if you know what I was gonna say, but let's keep it that way.
Okay. Well, now I need to know.
I don't know. Just
Anyways.
like gratuitous death scenes are.
No,
cool.
it is. It's morbid curiosity.
Watching
you know?
people die is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, Saw. Anyways, so we came up with a bit. Like, the premise of Saw is that he traps people who, like,
Don't deserve. Or
they don't respect
appreciate
life
their
because
life.
they're, like, addicts or
Yeah.
because they, like, killed someone and didn't, feel remorse or I don't know, stuff like that. But we were thinking about a Saw. There's a bit on, I don't know if you watch any of the Game Changer shorts.
I think
It's
so.
like the
Is
three.
that the?
It's like the three podiums, and the people like make a joke based on a prompt.
Yes,
It's like
yes,
improv.
okay, yeah. Some of
those
those
are
are
great.
really
And one of them is Saw, but like he didn't prepare anything or something.
I
And
think
so
I might
it's-
have seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, that bit's funny. We came up with one that's very similar, where it's Saw, but it's for really petty stuff. So like, you wake up in the
Okay.
room, and Jigsaw's like, "Good morning, Mark. I would like to play a game. 3 years ago, when I was trying to get through a Wendy's drive-thru, you cut me off. So now you must cut off
Your testicles.
three of your fingers in order to escape," and stuff like that. Where Jigsaw's just like, "Good afternoon, Stephanie. One time, you listened to music on the subway without headphones, and I didn't like that. So
No, you will notice your legs are tied to a subway track.
stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
like
that's great.
Jigsaw getting very petty about things.
I love the Jigsaw lore, the plot, because it's so stupid.
He's died like 3 times, hasn't he?
Okay, here's the thing. He hasn't, I think. I think the canon is he faked his death at some point. Which, okay, fine, whatever. Stupid, but you can get away with
Well,
it
isn't he
once.
in the first one,
Then-
like, lying dead on the floor the whole time, and then
No.
he just gets up and walks away?
Takes a drug to, like, knock him out.
Yeah.
So that he looks dead for the game, and then he gets up afterwards.
Yeah, which is kind of...
Stupid.
Kind of bamf, not gonna
It's
lie.
Romeo and Juliet plot, you know? Plot tool. How Romeo takes the thing.
I guess.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I
Like
scratched a scab.
eating yourself.
No, I scratched a scab on my arm, and the blood is coming out, and so I'm trying to coagulate it by sucking on it.
I don't think that works.
I don't think it does either, but sometimes I do
Stop
it.
making noise while you do it.
I'm not
'cause
trying to
I don't
make
like it.
I'm sorry.
It's icky. I don't like it.
Apologies.
Somebody once told me that if you swallow too much blood, when I was like very little,
Mm-hmm.
your stomach will respond by throwing up, justifiably so.
Yeah. I mean, that's true if you swallow too much of
And
anything.
I think that like ingrained itself in my little baby child
Oh.
head. So the idea of blood in your mouth and stomach
That's
is just
fair.
like
This coming from the man who just said, I like to watch gratuitous death scenes
oh yeah,
because
it's
they're
awesome.
interesting.
It's awesome.
No, I like Saw up until the moment that someone actually like starts like this is the wrong word for it, but like until skin is penetrated, then I hate it. Then I hate it so
Really?
much. Yeah, I think the concepts are cool. As soon as
I
you
think
start
they're
bleeding,
awesome.
I'm out.
No,
I'm
I think
done.
it's awesome.
I'm done.
Because
I can't do it.
I also look at it a lot from like a movie making standpoint.
Yeah.
So when I see somebody's head explode and a bunch of blood comes out, I'm like, wow, nice job with the effects.
I guess that's fair. You really got to stop doing that, boy.
No, I'm just not looking at where I am. I'm looking at where I want to be, and
Yeah.
my goals are too far.
That's fair. I'm
not-
thinking too far ahead.
Yeah, I'm just grinding these 6 star bits.
That's fair. There's 69. That's not 6. That's a lot more than 6, to be fair.
The first one.
Yeah, no, I got you.
No, Saw is hilarious if you follow the plot line though,
Yeah.
because he dies. It's like he dies a bunch of times, but he doesn't.
Because
He
it's
has,
all
like,
like jumping
a
around
successor.
timeline.
It jumps around the timeline. He has like 2 successors at one point
Yeah.
who like keep up his work, and one of them's like a detective who's supposed to be solving the case and and all that. And it's so funny because they made this like spiral or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a Saw
Yeah.
taking place in the future kind of movie. That wasn't my fault. That
No,
one
you're
was
good.
dumb.
You're good.
And the detectives, at some point in like the trailer, I think, were like, "But Jigsaw, how could it be Jigsaw? He's dead."
Yeah.
And everybody online, they're like, "He's dead." And one of the characters is like, "It wouldn't be the first time he came back from the dead." And everybody online is like, "Yes, it would be. He doesn't do that.
Oh,
What are you talking about?"
All right, my bad.
And it's really funny.
Daniel
Yoshi
tried
killed
too
me.
hard
Yoshi
to
killed
Infinite
me.
Flutter,
Yoshi killed me.
and then
Yoshi killed
it didn't
me.
work. But you got a checkpoint.
Yoshi killed.
That's
oh.
good.
Oh, this is where I should do this then.
Well, sure. I mean, I try. It never worked. The problem with Infinite Fluttering is you lose all your like momentum forward after like 10 seconds or something, so you have to do it like sideways. But like in order to get any momentum in the first place, it's very confusing. I have trouble with it.
Yeah. You know what I have trouble with?
What?
Multivariable calculus.
You know, me too. Have I ever told you I took calculus in high school? I took
Yeah.
calculus.
I
BC.
specifically said no, I don't want to.
No, and that's the smarter decision if you're not going into math.
Yeah.
If you're not going into math, guys, you don't need to take calculus. I mean, it gets you out of like the math classes you need to take in college. The last real math class I took was my sophomore year of high school when I took calculus, which was like 10 years ago, like 13 years ago or something at this point. But no, I took calculus BC, right? I was in the AP class. I did it. I took it. And I got through that entire class. I had an A in the class. I got a 4 out of 5 on the AP exam. You know, I got 4
Nice.
points. I have no clue what I was doing. Like, I understood the theory. It's like the opposite. I understood the mechanic. I did not understand the theory at all. Like, the whole time, they were like, do this. And I was like, okay. I didn't know what I was doing the whole time, but I did it, and it worked.
That's
so I was
fair.
like, cool. But, like, and maybe part of that is I'm doing it at homework.
Yeah, that usually helps.
Yeah, my dad always complains about like, oh yeah, there was your year, there was a bunch of kids that were just cheating and taking, copying each other's homework, and I was like, yeah, who did that, Dad? I'm like, Dad, everyone does that. Anyways,
When COVID hit and I was in Dad's class,
Yeah.
I was one of 2 students by the
Yeah.
end of the year who actually was like coming to class.
Well, they also gave you all automatic A's. Which
no,
is-
they said your grade can't go below what
Where
it
it is
was
right now, yeah.
when COVID hit.
yeah, which is
So I had an A.
a little silly. I don't know.
It was stupid. It was ridiculously stupid. It was the we think we're only going to be gone for 2 weeks
That's fair.
approach, and then once they got the news that wasn't the case, they didn't change it, and they
Oh.
should have. But you know what? I didn't take my
Well,
math
it's hard
final.
to take that back from
Okay.
the kids, you know. That's
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to rewind.
You gotta
that
give
and
the
go,
kids what they want.
Never mind.
What?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard.
Oh.
It's hard to take
Oh,
it back.
that's
And be like, actually, never mind.
I mean, I feel like it would be easy. There's only one of the main reasons
Yeah,
to become
but-
a teacher. There's a few reasons to become a teacher, and maybe I shouldn't say this now that you're a teacher.
Yeah, where are you going with this, buddy?
I always had this like idea in my head. Number one, you've always wanted to be a teacher. Like,
Yeah, sure.
You can do it because you have a passion for teaching.
Yes.
Or you enjoy it or whatever.
Yeah.
Number two, you're a Karen and you thrive on that like control
No,
and
that's fair.
position of superiority, whether you realize it or not.
That's a
So
lot of
you were
elementary
just-
school teachers.
Yes. Blind obedience
There are.
is what you need
When
in
I-
order to feel happy or satisfied with your career or whatever.
When I was substitute teaching in Utah,
Mm-hmm.
there were two kinds of elementary school teachers, and I realized this very quickly. One is the pretty perfect popular girl who just wants to get married. This is more so in Utah, right? Because marriage is a big thing up in Utah. The pretty popular girl that's like, I'm just gonna get married, so like it doesn't really matter what I do. I'll just work with kids. I love kids, and
Right.
then I'll become a stay-at-home mom or whatever. Who absolutely are just completely out of control. They have no control over their classes.
Yeah.
The children just recognize weakness and they take advantage of it.
They smell
it.
your fear.
They do. And so that's one of them. And the opposite is the, 30, 40-year-old. You good? Everything good?
Yeah, sorry, the mic just looks weird.
The 30, 40-year-old woman who's not married, never gonna be married, and is just taking it out on all the children.
Yeah.
And they always have coffee, and some of them I thought might have been a little hungover when I came in.
Absolutely are.
And it was just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
So, that's...
Growing up is realizing that your teachers were definitely hungover and just
Fair.
could not care less on like Monday mornings and
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, this is my least favorite level. I hate this level.
There's one other reason people become a teacher, and that's failed dreams. Which is I had plans for my life that didn't work out.
Yes.
And this is my backup, and I'm extremely unsatisfied with
Okay,
it.
may I offer you an alternative from my perspective?
Yes.
The reason I became a teacher was partially because I was having trouble at school, which is always rather counterintuitive. But I worked with high schoolers, and I said, hey, I really like this, and I want,
Right.
to help high schoolers the way that my high school teachers helped me.
Yes. That's good.
That was my
Yeah.
reason.
So you wanted to teach. That was like you
Yes.
actually wanted to do.
It
What
wasn't
you're
like a
doing.
lifelong dream, but
No, but you did it because the nunchuck just got totally stuck.
No,
That was
that's
the
fair.
weirdest thing. Okay. Do I have to jump?
Oh, I need to get the light for my wife. Just entertain the people.
Okay. So I.
It'll be like 30 seconds. Hold on.
All right, don't tell Matt this, you guys, but I noticed last night that Matt peed the bed. He's really embarrassed about it and doesn't want anybody to know, but he like definitely peed the bed, and I know because I was paying attention. I was watching it and did it anyways. And then I come out on stage and I'm like, airline food.
Did you not entertain
No.
the people? Did you just pause?
Maybe.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fine. I think you're missing one.
Oh, like I skipped one?
Yes, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I think you're okay, actually.
Okay.
I never can tell. I never remember. You got the one at the beginning, right?
I only have two.
Around the corner from the beginning. Yes, and I always think that it's not enough, but it is, I think.
Is there really three right here?
There might be.
I'll die if I need to.
Or just, fix it. I don't know. I think there's 3. You might be missing one.
I should probably get the thing.
Yeah, what thing?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
Audi.
the one with the question mark block always was one he landed on his mouth.
No, he never lands on it.
I thought it really.
Yeah. Oh, that one. You missed that corner one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, no, I hate this level from a
Yeah,
speedrunning
this
perspective
isn't
because
fun.
the strat is to get that one and then go back for the corner one.
Can I make this
And
jump?
yeah, you can make that jump, but he's very fast, so you want to be ready for it.
Whatever.
Okay. That's a choice.
I want the comment medal.
No, and that's fair. It's very difficult to get from this point of view, in my opinion.
Oh,
You try.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you
yeah?
had the right idea, though, of, like,
Yeah.
land on the platform and whatever,
That's
but
what I was... Yeah. Oh, well.
it's a tricky one.
I'll die a lot in this world.
Yeah, this level's hard.
I normally wouldn't play these as a kid. Like, even if I got the special world, I never would just, like, hang out in here.
That's fair.
Alright, where is he?
Because they're hard. They're no fun. Don't forget the one at the beginning, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this level. This level is what... Oof! This level is a level for sure.
What dreams are made of...
You said what dreams? I heard wet dreams, and I was like, I don't want to know about that, Daniel.
No. That's the New York song.
This is the New York song?
Yeah, New York.
No, that's
And
Hey
people
Now, Hey
always
Now.
say it sounds like concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying Hey Now,
That
hey
was a really bad
now.
decision.
Yeah, that was a really bad decision.
I just wanted to see if it'd work.
No, it doesn't quite work. But that's
Now I
alright.
know. Now I know.
Now we know. Now
I
we
don't
know.
want to end the episode without doing this because this is kind of just dumb, and I don't want more episodes with this.
No, and that's fair, but consider that if you don't do it, that you've already skipped one.
I know. I'm gonna go back.
'Kay.
I just want to get this one while I'm no keys out of the
Fair.
way.
Be careful, though, there is a thwomp here.
I'm just going right here. Then I'm gonna go back.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
No, come on. Come on. There we
Cameras
go.
are weird, too.
I hate. Yeah, the cameras. Honestly, I think what makes this so bad.
Okay.
Okay, there's not another one. Over
No,
here.
I would long jump over to the Switch, would be my
Okay.
recommendation.
you jump consoles.
Should we end there?
Maybe
Uh-oh.
not. Uh-oh.
You can wall jump off him.
Nope, I couldn't wall jump off whatever I hit.
Yeah, you slid down weird.
Alright. I guess we end it there.
Okay, cool.